Hey everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my Library Love Readathon possibilities. I don't want to say a TBR because I feel like TBR means some way to attempt to read all of these books, and there's no way I'm going to get all of these books read in the 2 weeks that the Readathon is running. So I have this pile of possibilities and we'll see what I get to. So if you don't know what the Library Love Readathon is, this is a 2-week-long readathon. It starts today, the day that I'm posting it, February 6th, and runs through February 19th. And really the entire point of this readathon is just to show our libraries some love. So I know several of the hosts have said, basically, if you read a book that you borrowed from the library or an audiobook that you listen to through your library's app or something like that, you are participating. But there are several co-hosts, 6 or 8, or I don't even know how many. And each of those co-hosts kind of chose a section of the library and came up with some prompts for those sections. And I selected some prompts. I don't think I have a prompt for each of the co-hosts just because I was kind of trying to use books that I already had checked out to kind of fit the prompts. But so I didn't get all of the co-hosts, so I do apologize for that. But I did get a few books here, and I'm just gonna go through those and let you know what I will be choosing from for this next 2 weeks as far as books go and reading goes. So I will leave, I'm going to try and link all of the co-hosts' channels or Instagrams, because at least one, Jessica, is only on Instagram. But I'll try and link stuff down below. I heard about this first from Rainy, so I'll make sure she's linked down below as well. But I love the whole idea of this readathon, and I love Rainy, and I want to support everything that she does. So, yeah. So let's get into it. So, first up, speaking of Rainy, Rainy's kind of section of the library, because Rainy, if you don't know Rainy, which I feel like most people that watch my channel probably watch Rainy's channel, but if you don't know Rainy, she loves classics. She loves like Victorian type era things. She is a fantastic knitter. She does needlework, cross stitch. She's amazing. But her kind of category or section of the library is the finer things. So the prompt that I am doing for of Rainy's prompts is a food or beverage theme, and for that I am reading, and I will most likely do this one, Till Death Do Us Part by Ellie Alexander. This is book 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a Bake Shop Cozy Mystery series. So I will be reading that. It takes place in a bake shop, so that's food. Then Jessica, who is one of my Bookstagram friends, her topic was kind of mystery type things. It's Bloody Valentine. And so her prompt that I'm doing is a book with 2 people on the cover. And I checked this book out via the Libby app from my library. I do own it. This is my copy of it. But it's An Anonymous Girl by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. And you can see 1, 2. So I will be listening to the audiobook of this. And this is another one that I should get to in the 2 weeks that the readathon runs. So yeah, I love this author duo. I've read their other, how many other books do they have? 2, 3? I don't remember. And they're way over on my far bookshelf. The Wife Between Us, this one, and I think they have 3, and they have another one coming out soon, but they're really good. Then we have Chelsea. Oh, was hers just historical fiction? I don't know if she had a fancy name for it, but all of her prompts were historical fiction based. And she's with Voyage of a Time Wanderer. I didn't write all of their channel names down, so I apologize, but they will all be linked down below. And the prompt that I chose of hers is a historical fiction on the new arrivals shelf, and I chose the Women's March by Jennifer Chiverini. I don't know, but you can see that is new as of August 21st, and it still has the shorter loan period. And this honestly just like caught my eye. It's about it's a novel of the 1913 women's suffrage procession, and I don't think I've ever like read a book set in this exact time period about this specific topic. So it sounded interesting. Then we have Kate Howe, which was her topic is fairy tales, and it was like basically to browse and find an intriguing book. I didn't technically do that, but I am intrigued by this book, and I checked it out from the library, so I'm gonna make it count. And that I've talked about this in one of my vlogs, and that is Stay at Home Dead by Jeffrey Allen. This Rainey actually recommended it to me, but it is about, is he a single dad or just a stay-at-home dad? It's a cozy mystery with a male protagonist, and he's a stay-at-home dad. And it's intriguing to me because you don't read a lot of like cozy mysteries with a male protagonist. So that's intriguing to me. Then we have Stephanie, and I don't know her channel name. I'll try and put it up here. But her topic is cozy companions, and like honestly, like her her section of the library, her like, you know, prompts, I could have like, and I kind of did choose books for like all of them. But specifically and this is just like me just browsing, and these are not like the top of my priority list, but one of her prompts was a non-traditional companion, and for that I found this book Left for Dead by J.M. Griffin, and I'm pretty sure that like she has a rabbit cozy companion. I don't know like for sure, but I would assume so. Because it says, Jules found her furry friend had a lot to say. The bunny is a black and white rabbit who happens to have the ability to communicate through mental telepathy. I mean, who wouldn't want a telepathic rabbit as a cozy companion? So that sounded interesting to me. And then she had two other prompts. One is with a cat or dog on the cover, or cozy with an animal on the cover. And I picked up Assaulted Caramel by Amanda Flower, which is the first book in an Amish candy shop mystery. And you'll see there's a cat right there, and there's a horse right there. So it fits that prompt. So there's those. Then we have Catherine, and her section was pairings. And the prompt that I'm using of hers is to try something new. And I have Agatha Christie's Murder at the Vicarage, which I've never read any Agatha Christie. This is the first book in the Miss Marple series, which so many people love Agatha Christie, love the Miss Marple series, all of that. And I've never experienced any of it, like not seen any of the movies based on her books, like nothing. And so I saw this a while ago, and like I decided to pick it up. So I'm excited to give this a try. Then we have Naomi, and I'm pretty sure it's Naomi at Naomi's bookshelf, but I could be wrong, so it's here. And her entire like section is not a novel, so not like a book. And so I chose the prompt for an audiobook. And I'm also going to be listening to an anonymous girl, but I actually need to read my in-person book club's book, and we're meeting literally the day after, or the day of. Maybe it's the last day of the readathon. No, it's the day after the readathon ends. And the book is like, I won't get my physical copy from the library before then, so I have it loaned, like borrowed from Libby. And that book is Inheritance by Danny Shapiro. It's a memoir, which is also like something new, so I could use that for that prompt because I don't read a ton of memoirs. And I believe one of the members of my book club said that Danny Shapiro like hosts a podcast. And so she kind of took these stories and like put them into this memoir. So that is what I'm going to use for that prompt. And I have to listen to that. So that's for sure happening. And then we have Petra. She's in the fantasy section of the library. And the prompt that I'm doing of hers is to continue a series. And then I have, what was that? Something just like fell out. Like, I don't know if it was like between the books or if something fell out of the books. Interesting. Anyways, so I have either Full Moon, which is book 2 in the Dresden Files by Jim Butcher, or I can read the next book in the Bake Shop Mystery Series, which is Live and Let Pie. I would obviously have to read Till Death Do Us Part first, but one of those. I mean, honestly, since I already have this, I'm probably going to read this, but I do have my choice. And that is literally, I somehow got all of the books that I have checked out from the library worked into this readathon. I mean, I did check out some of them specifically for this readathon, but maybe I will be able to make some progress in my library books. That would be fantastic, because I have way too many checked out. But at least I'm not buying them. So let me know down below, are you participating in this readathon? Let me know. I know a lot of people that I follow on BookTube and Bookstagram are. But yeah, let me know. Are you participating in this? Have you read any of these books? Let me know your thoughts. All of that good stuff down below. Let me know. That is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.